And let's start. Can you imagine if you have your favorite social network blocked without no notice? Or if you have a social fake account, or someone asking money to your friends, or telling your mom that you are in trouble. This has happened with me more than once. And my mom knows exactly what to do, and he knows that never it be me. And if she has some doubt, she call me. But this is annoying, and this is a bit complicated. But this can happen, and sometimes it's so difficult that you are you. This can happen because some systems, they are centralized and they have the decision by themselves. And it's not that really you have your identity in that system. Depends on them, not on you. And we can do this in a different way. And I'm here to teach you how to do that, and I'm creating this live with you. So we are starting accounts using blockchain technology here. And imagine that even the digital access is always evolving. We start with passwords, and now I can use my finger, I can use my face, or even I can use some identity related to blockchain as well. And in order to use that, we are using NFTs. And I will explain why we are using NFTs during the talk as well. If you'd like to have the presentation, this is the most important slide for you, because I have this, I have other QR codes, other links in the middle, but if you have this, you have everything. So give a minute to you. And we are starting first doing some really basic concepts. What's blockchain? What is smart contract? What's an NFT? Then I'm creating a smart contract live here. I'm publishing in the blockchain in a network. After that, I will get my smart contract published and used in a front end that I developed. It's local on my machine now. And you can see how can I use that smart contract, that's the NFT itself, to unlock some content and to prove that's my identity over there. So it's this that I just told to you now. Let's go forward. First of all, what is a blockchain? This is really basic. Blockchain is a chain of blocks, and the blocks are connected using cryptography. And we can say as well that the blockchain is a distributed ledger, and this maintains a continuously growing list of the records, and we call that the blocks itself. And all of these, remember, are linked by cryptography. So this is a secure way to link this related to hashes, because you cannot change nothing in the past without changing everything that happened later. And because this is decentralized, we have copies of the blocks in different places with different nodes. If we try to change something in the past, you must convince everyone that this is right, and this is so hard. So we used to say that the blockchain is transparent, and also it's secured and immutable because of that. And yes, we have the blocks in the blockchain. The blocks has the transactions, the timestamp, you have the order of this, the hashes, the cryptographic part, and a special number here. So, talking about the transactions itself, when we talk about blockchain, we are talking about a state machine. So, each state is like a photo. This is the first photo, and we can have some balances, some information. If I'd like to go to the other state, I must do a transaction to change the photos, to change the state. And this is what's happened on blockchain. The transaction will be inside the block. So we can have the world state updates using the blockchain, and with validation of everything that's happened. Talking about the smart contract itself. So smart contracts, they are not smart. They are not contracts. They are computer programs. Okay, and they are published and executed in a blockchain environment. Because you already know that the blockchain is immutable, so the smart contract, the code, the source code itself is immutable as well. And we don't have no one in the middle that can stop your smart contract if it's designed to not be stopped in any time. One thing important related to the smart contract itself, remember, the source code is immutable, you cannot change it. But inside your smart contract, you can have information that you'd like to update the information itself. Each time you are updating an information, it's a transaction. And okay, NFTs are smart contracts. They are a kind of smart contracts. We have some standards to define an NFT. And an NFT, it's a smart contract. The collection of NFTs is a smart contract. And each NFT in that collection, in that smart contract, are unique because has a unique identifier. And each smart contract in a blockchain, it's unique as well. It has your own address, so you can really say that an NFT is a unique piece that you can own and prove that is yours. And when you talk about the difference between the traditional user access versus the NFT-based access, NFTs will be on your wallet, and the wallet can be on a web browser or your phone or wherever, but the wallet is a set of keys, a public key and a private key, and the NFT will be in your wallet and only you have access to this wallet, so you are the owner and you can prove that. Some examples for you, like using NFTs to give you access, like Forbes do this to have some access to their content. Or we have these V-friends that they are cute, and also you can have access to the characters or something related to that. NBA has a collection of NFTs, and this is interesting because they are dynamic. The NFT is not only a photo, you can update your NFT, and they are dynamic, and they was changed related to the points in games. So another one, I think is this. I can go a bit forward to almost our code. Is this? It's time to build it. This is what I'm using here. I'm using React and especially Next.js. This will be the user interface. I'm using Vim. This is a library to connect my front-end with the blockchain. It will look for a web extension that is a wallet. And I'm using Solidity. This is the language to create the smart contract itself. And the smart contract will be published in a blockchain. I'm using a Sepolia blockchain. This is a test net for Ethereum. It means that it's not a real blockchain. It's a copy of a blockchain where we can do everything without having any concerns, any costs related to money or pay something or do something wrong. And this is. So, how to store the accounts using blockchain? If you like to do this later, you already have the other QR code. This is a QR code to a Git bug where you can do step by step everything. Create the wallet, create the smart contract, create the front-end, okay? Now here I have less time, so I have some parts late. This is the smart contract itself. So what I have here is smart contracts, and the language can change, and it depends of the version. This can have different behavior. So in the first line, I'm defining what is the version of the Solidity language that I'm using. Then I'm importing a library. This is a standard called ERC721. A standard is not obligation. It's a suggestion to you to use that to the people talk the same language. If I'm using this standard, I know what kind of function I should have in my smart contract. And this library brings the code of the NFT itself for me. The content itself, it's my content, it will be called open access, and I have only like a number to have the unique identifier, and I have this function called grant access to mint, to create a piece in that NFT collection, to create an NFT in the collection. And it means that this is the safe mint function. It means that if you have this NFT in your wallet, you have access to something. Let's see what will be. I will come back later to talk about this. Let's go to the practical part first. So this is Remix, and it's an environment to deploy smart contracts. It's online in your browser. You don't need to install nothing here. This itself is my smart contract, openaccess.sol. This is exactly the same that I showed you before, okay, in the slides, the presentation. And here we are. I'm going to the deploy and run transactions. This where here I can deploy my smart contracts in the blockchain. I am already connected to a web wallet. My wallet is this, is the MetaMask wallet, and we are connected. So if I scroll down, I can deploy my contract live now with you. Here we are, confirm. Now I'm waiting this contract, this transaction to create the contract is in a waiting area, and we are waiting some validator in the network get my transaction, add it in a block, and then add this block in the blockchain. And it's done because it's confirmed now. So if I come back here and scroll down, I have here the address of my smart contract. And each smart contract is unique in a network. So this is the address. What I'm doing now, I'm going to my application. This is my front end. And I have an environment variable here that is the address of the contract. This I did in another day. So I don't have this now, and I paste the address that I just got on my smart contract. Okay? Okay, let's save this. And I will go to I will show the result and then come back a bit to what more we have here. Let's see the result of this. This is running now. Okay. If I come back here and go to this local, you can see that, okay, I don't have nothing here, no sign on. Okay, let's connect my wallet first. This is the only thing that, but this is the final result. This is the old one. After I didn't update it yet. So let's update this, refresh, connect my wallet again. Yes. Now you can see, I already show you the end. Okay, now you can see that I don't have access, and I have this button, grant access. This button, grant access, is calling this function, grant access. It means that I'm minting the NFT for my wallet. And I don't have any restrictions to do that. I'm not paying nothing extra to do that. I'm paying a small fee to add the transaction in the blockchain. It's only this. And again, we are waiting this transaction be confirmed. And when it's confirmed, the NFT will be on my wallet. And yes, it's confirmed. So if I come back here again, if I refresh, I must connect my wallet again. Okay, let's connect. But when I do that, why not yet? Yes, when I do that, now I have the VIP image that it is exclusive for the people who has the NFT only. And in the same way that I have this VIP image, I could have that content from Forbes, or I could access a special blog, a special content, and go to some kind of application that only the members can have that. And this is another way that you can authenticate to go to some application. Let's understand a bit better the code now. Remember that I came here. So it will be better to go here because I summarized this. Well, before that, sometimes the people ask me about the costs of this. When I'm creating the smart contract, yes, I pay to create the transaction to create the smart contract. Every time I'm giving access, I'm creating a transaction as well. It's paid. But when I'm checking if that wallet has the NFT or not, I'm not paying nothing. The read is always free. Only when you are doing a state change, you are paying something, okay? And this is how I'm integrating the smart contracts with React. So I have this library, the Vim, and I have this create wallet client. Here I'm using, defining that I'm using the Sepolia chain. And here it's a so old way that we used to do that. We are looking for this window.ethereum. And if you have that, it means that we have a wallet, a web extension in our browser that is a wallet. And if I have that, I will try to connect with that wallet. I must get authorization of the wallet. After that, the front end itself, I get the wallet connection, and I have the control access token. This is the address of my NFT. And in order to access any smart contract in a blockchain, you must have two things. One, the address of the contract itself. Two, the definition of the functions that you have in that smart contract can be the inputs and outputs. We call that the ABI. So here I have the address and I have the ABI that I already defined. And I'm connecting with my wallet. After that, the only component that I created is the access controlled view, that this component depends of if has the NFT, it's true or false. If I have the NFT, it will have a different behavior, like you saw before. You have access to this, so this code is published as well. If you install a web wallet, you can try by yourself late as well. And okay, you have an overview here. How can you learn more about it? If you go to our developer hub, and by the way, so the NFTs are standard, but I work at Chainlink Labs, and Chainlink, it's a company which the focus is connect the smart contracts with any kind of information that is not in a blockchain. Okay, we have the blockchain being a trust environment, a immutable environment, but we have all the rest of the world. And Chainlink has different services to do this kind of connections. So you can check it out, how to do this with NFTs and other points as well. After, if you are really a beginner, maybe you'd like to start from zero. The bootcamp is to do that. This year, we already did 2 bootcamps with 2 weeks. Each bootcamp, 2 hours per day in different languages. English, I am from Brazil, so Portuguese, Spanish as well. We have the other in Turkish, Mandarin. And you can learn from zero. Create your wallet, create your first smart contract, create your first NFT, and use different Chainlink services. And this is the presentation again. If you didn't got in the beginning, you have the chance now to get the presentation. And this is me. You can call me Sol, but my name is Solange Gueiros. I am a developer relations engineer at Chainlink Labs. So these are my contacts. Feel free to contact me. And yes, I came from Brazil. I'm here in Europe to this conference. It's really amazing. I love this conference. And thank you so much.
Wow, Solange, thanks a lot. That was really great.